Yeah, that is a good point. I mean, rye nuts. Hi, my name is Jeffrey Patron. You're watching a video on my YouTube channel. Thank you. Because I'm about to tell you my top 10 favorite rye whiskeys. We're going to start off with a real gem. Sazerac Rye, produced by Buffalo Trace, which is actually owned by a company called Sazerac. Next up we have Reunion, Batch 1 of a barrel strength edition. Exciting stuff. Union Horse is a company based out of Lenexa, Kansas. I don't know very much about them, but I am very interested in this company considering how much stuff I was able to find out about just this whiskey. It's 18 months old. It's actually produced in Kansas. Barrel strength, really nice color on it. And it's pot distilled from a 100% rye mash bill. High West is located in Park City, Utah, and of course Yippee-Ki-Yay. And the reason why it's on this list is the fact that it is a blend of straight rye whiskeys that have been finished in vermouth and Syrah barrels, which is not something you see really anything finished in, let alone rye whiskey. Next up, speaking of unique things, we have Driftless Glen, which is based out of Baraboo, Wisconsin. It is batch number 3 of their rye whiskey, and it was bottled by Max. And I just wanted to take the time to say, thanks, Max. Next up we have WhistlePig Old World Cask Finish. They do hand bottle it with their hands over at the WhistlePig farm in Shoreham, Vermont. So we really have a lot of different places already so far. A blend of Madeira, French Santerre, and Port Barrelly Dews. And the rundown of percentage of what was finished in what is 63 Madeira, 30 French Santerre, and 7% Port. Next up, something that price is no issue on. Not that this is a bottom shelf product, but it's a really economical buy, I would say. It is Russell's Reserve Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey, 6 years old. This is probably a good place to start. If you like Wild Turkey already, you could dip your toe into this pretty easily. Yeah, it's a really easy drinking whiskey, especially considering how spicy Wild Turkey can get. Is Michter's, and in this case they're Kentucky Shingle Barrel US 1 straight rye whiskey. George Washington bought rye whiskey for his soldiers from the Pennsylvania distillery where Michter's was originally located. Was not called Michter's at the time, but that is a interesting factoid, and they do like to brag about it. Distilled in small batches according to the Michter's pre-Revolutionary War quality standards. So, there you go. They got great results, by the way. But that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is Angel's Envy, who are also based out of Louisville, Kentucky. Not that far away from the Fort Nelson location of Michter's. However, they source from MGP, and this is a really great example of what you can do with whiskey from MGP. It is a rye whiskey finished in Caribbean rum casks, which just amazing. The first time I ever went to the distillery, they only had one bottle of this in the whole distillery, but it's become relatively easier to find, and prices have, I think, somewhat leveled out. Next up, we have Balcones Rye. And we also have Balcones Rye. Now, this is their cask strength edition, as you can see, because it's darker than most coffee. And right over here we have the 100 proof edition. You know, you get a lot more kind of just nice, where it's just these chocolatey flavors to the point where it doesn't even taste like a rye whiskey, to where you have the cask strength product, you still get that chocolateness, but it's more of a dark chocolate and it's more bitter. They're amazing products. Okay, and of course, Balcones is based out of Waco, Texas. Finishing out, we have Willett Family Estate bottled 4-year-old rye whiskey, and it is, you know, it's simple, it's straightforward. I believe it's cask strength, and it's amazing. Now, if you excuse me, I have a phone call to answer. I've been Jeffrey Patron. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Do whatever the hell you want. Just don't give your kid a bleach enema ever.